Hi guys, I hope you are all well. Today's video will be a before Christmas whole house clean with me. There are only a couple of days until Christmas, so it's time to get that last cleaning done before the holidays, so you don't have to worry about cleaning in the next couple of days, but you will still be able to enjoy a clean home. I am straight away jumping into cleaning, starting with dusting the windows here. I cannot believe how quickly this first half of December went by. I had so many plans to get done before Christmas, but with all the preps and Christmas school events, these few weeks were just truly flying away. Plus the weather was so wet and windy that we couldn't work on the projects that would help us to get the house better organized and look cleaner, like the cabinet right next to the fireplace that would give us a bit of extra storage, or the shoe cabinet for the hallway, so we will have more storage space and less shoes outside on the floor. Hopefully the weather will be drier between the two holidays, so we can catch up a bit before New Year comes.
Hey, let's walk this way. This party will rock every minute stolen. If you
Then I wanted to refresh the sofa by vacuuming it. In the next couple of days it will be really used. I like to get a last minute whole house speed deep clean done before Christmas, because then for the next few days I don't have to worry about dusting or about any heavy cleaning, and I can finally relax a bit. And by doing only the bare minimum cleaning, like loading and unloading the dishwasher or quickly vacuuming the floor in the living room and kitchen, we still will be able to enjoy a clean home. Usually I cook for 2 days prior, so on Christmas Eve I cook enough food to have for Christmas Day and Boxing Day as well, and after that the Christmas holidays are over anyway, so we can get some light cleaning done again and start getting ready for New Year. A quick fluff for the pillows, and as I mentioned when I was decorating that I would need a change for the Christmas pillow covers because they are white and they are underused, so they would need a refresh, and this is why I just did change them. And although the blanket is mostly red, or at least I am using mostly the red part of the blanket, I still added to the wash, so that will get a refresh for Christmas as well.
you wanna be my midnight mover, you blow my mind.
A quick tidying and dusting of my desk, and it's a bit embarrassing, but recently I realized that my computer got stuck to the table, and for first I couldn't figure out what happened. Then it came to my mind that a few weeks before I accidentally spilled my coffee on the table, and I remembered that I wiped the coffee as fast as I could to not to reach the computer and everything, and I seen that it mostly went on the right side of the table and on the wall, but in the big hurry I haven't realized that it still got at the back of the table under the computer, and as it dried out it turned into glue and stick the computer to the table. Now thinking back, I should have moved the computer and wiped underneath, but as I said, I was convinced that it didn't got under there because I wiped it off fast enough, but I definitely need to work on my speed. Now no more coffee glue, and later on I have to go through my external storages, declutter the files on them and label them, but I am planning to get many organizing done around the house, so this will be one of those on the list. And if you are wondering why we have marshmallows on the mantle, well, our elf had a nice relaxing bath, good for him. With the decorations on, it's a bit hard to dust, but I didn't want to take everything off because that would be a lot to get done. So wherever I am able, I take the decorations off and dust, but on other places I just dust around.
A midnight mover.
And I am just pausing the dusting for a bit because our rug was in a really bad shape and it badly needed a wash, and I wanted to get it done before I have to pick up my daughter from nursery. And of course, before you would clean the carpet, it's recommended to vacuum the rug first, so your cleaner don't have to work on the dirt what your vacuum easily can suck up, and you both can focus on the dirt in the deeper levels. Because I have a hard time with this rug, my plan was to try and soak clean it, what means to soak it in the bathtub for several hours so all the dirt can soak out. This part it wouldn't be a problem to get it done, but because in the last couple of weeks there was rain, after soaking the rug I wouldn't be able to put it outside to dry. But that doesn't mean that I won't get it done, only I need to wait until the weather gets drier. Until then, I thought I will try to steam clean it, so maybe that helps with the odor after washing the rug. Plus, I was hoping that by steam clean it before I use the carpet cleaner, it will help to loosen up the dirt, so I will be able to better clean with my carpet cleaner. And although it didn't remove the stain spots, it made them less visible, but not completely gone. But it still pulled a lot of cat hair and dust out of the rug. So now that I went through the rug with my steamer, let's quickly clean it with my carpet cleaner as well, before all those loosened up dirt gets dried back again. And this time I didn't want to get the rug too wet, but still use enough water to wash the dirt out. And for this I used the deep cleaning mode on my carpet cleaner, what sprays more water than the express clean, but I was cleaning in a faster way to spread the water what the cleaner sprays out to not get the rug as wet as I used to. The white part of the rug got really grayish and I cannot figure out why it gets so bad, because in our previous home we never ever had this problem, like the white lines getting dirty or the odor after washing. And it's strange because in our previous home we didn't have this warm in the house at winter time like in this house, so neither there was able to dry quicker. And this is a couple of hours after I washed the rug and I started to slightly smell the odor, so I decided to try and go over the back of the rug with my steamer. They say the odor is a sign that there are trapped bacteria, so this is why I wanted to try the steam to not just clean it but disinfect it as well. Now if I wanna be honest, I cannot decide if this helped or not. The odor may went away quicker than usually, but it was still there. Then because the upper side of the rug was nicely drying but the back it was still wet, I left the rug pulled up so the back can dry out as well. Now that the rug cleaning is done, or better to say is over for today, it's time to get back to the tidying and dusting. I really need to declutter and reorganize that TV stand drawer because it's getting out of control. It used to be so nicely organized and it was a breeze to get things out and back, but last time being organized when we lived in our old home, so about 3 years ago, and since then so many things changed. I am sure there are so many stuffs what we don't use anymore since then, and there are so many more items that we do use since then. I am very much looking forward to get the cabinetry done under the aquarium so we can have a more fit look and a slightly bigger storage so I can fit the stuffs what are now next to the cabinet. Also, I am thinking to add cabinets above the aquarium as well to use the vertical space, because as for now it's just a waste of space. And the reason why I'm thinking of cabinets instead of shelves is because shelves are open, so anything what goes on them has to be aesthetic, and usually those are pricey and not too practical. And I don't want to fill the space with knickknacks when I could use that space for more meaningful things. I am sure the shelves would look better, but the cabinets would be more practical, and if I want to have a clean and organized space, then choosing the practical has more sense. But I am always happy to hear your opinion, guys, so if you have any thoughts, share it with me. I like to hear others' opinions, especially controversial than mine. I know it sounds crazy, right? But a different opinion really helps me decide if my idea really stands its place or if there is something else to consider what I haven't think of yet.
Illusions, but I'm the present, living the kind of essence that will crush all your secrets.
To wipe the floor, I'm using this Zoflora Cozy Moments. This year I was really into to buy some wintry, Christmassy scented cleaning stuffs, but I hardly was able to find everything, of course what I like as well. I haven't found any floor cleaner, so this is why I stick with Zoflora. As you know, I am not really into sweet, spicy scents because I get headache from them, so it's a bit hard to choose something from fall till spring. This has some sweetness, but it does kind of lean into a parfumey scent, so I can tolerate it, but I still better prefer the citrusy scents from Zoflora.
Illusions.
And let's clear our hangers. Unfortunately, we have this bad habit, but we are working on it.
Wanna be my midnight bluebird.
Let's clean the kitchen because it's a bit, I wouldn't say messy, more like untidy since there was a lot going on. I made some snowflake candle holder for both kids' teachers as a Christmas gift. It's so hard to come up with something unique what could be useful for them too, but not too pricey for us as well because there was 7 of them for the 2 kids. Then our daughter was sick back to back. We struggled a week through with coughing in the night, nose blocks and everything. Then she just got over the nastiness. And when I went to pick her up from nursery, she was in a t-shirt under her winter jacket, so 2 days after we were nearly back to square, and I don't know what kind of virus or bacteria they got in the nursery, but I coughed it from her too, and it's a really weird flu-like something. Then the other thing, there were lots of school Christmas activities. I don't know if you realized, but my hair was straight before nursery pickup and curled when I got back steaming the back of the rug because we've been on a Christmas show at the school. So many happenings and less time for everything. Anyway, since I haven't found any Christmassy dishwasher soap, I use a blue eucalyptus one to mix it with the yellow so it will turn green. At least it better blends with the decoration. And before anyone would get to me that there is Christmassy one, yes, you are right and not. I have seen the Mrs. Hinch version, but that is eucalyptus as well, nothing Christmassy other than the label on the bottle. I got one to see if it will have some twist or is just the normal eucalyptus one, and to be honest, I cannot smell any difference.
You blow my mind, and it would be kind of a groovy story.
And as I try to indicate it, this is a speed deep clean, which means we will speed clean but adding some deep cleaning chores into. And the first one was the rug cleaning, and now in the kitchen this deep cleaning chore will be wiping the cabinets as well. Just giving them a quick wipe where I can see dirt or fingerprints. It won't be a full wipe down, just a refresh. Some of you may think now that this should be an everyday chore to end of the day wipe the fingerprints from the cabinet, and I do agree, but for those of us who is happy that end of the day the house isn't a hurricane scene, this is something what goes quite behind on the to-do list.
Wanna be my midnight blue.
I am not necessarily following the from top to bottom rule because, as I said, I am just both cleaning and in a bit of hurry because I also need to start cooking the dinner, but I still want to finish this kitchen today, so my focus is on getting it done to get all my box ticked from my list. This year I haven't made a hot chocolate station for the kids, but since I have brought some marshmallows, I thought let's just display it, and I use my coffee pot holder jar for that. I quite like to watch how others set up their hot chocolate station, and I find it quite fun, but the thing is, when you have small children, they just see it all the time and all they want is hot chocolate, and one a day is fine, but they would like to drink it all day long. I can't blame them, and you have to say no what turns the fun and joy into something unpleasant. So I decided to leave that for the older days when our daughter is a bit more wiser as well and can understand that we aren't trying to be mean, just we do care about their health. And as I am wiping the lower cabinets, it came to my mind to share it with you that I didn't know, but stores when are changing their display appliances, they do sell them on a really low price than the original one, and we luckily got one oven for £50, such a bargain, and now we are waiting to get an induction hob as well because it looks like they are changing those as well. I never had to buy appliances like this before because this is our first own kitchen, so there was no way to get this information, and I thought I would share it with you, may it will help some of you out. Oh, and the dear catch-all aside, what is kindly showing the state of my busyness, so let's clear it before it gets any worse. Since I am so sensitive to scents, just in case I got another Zoflora in Snowdrops and Juniper, and I better prefer this one because it's not sweet, but it gives me more of a winter, fresh, crispy feeling than Christmassy. This is why I tried the Cozy Moments first, but the other one will be a good scent for throughout the winter time. Then I just put the tray in my husband's hands to go through it and declutter it a bit because it's out of control. Lately, because we've been busy, we were so wasteful with the fruits. We were craving so many different fruits but never had the time to sit down and eat it, and by now they went bad. I hate being wasteful, but in the same time I hate to say no for the kids when they ask for fruits instead of any junk snacks.
Stop rocking the boat, undo the knot. Free all the pieces of your mind, facing the fact that I'm your sign. Hey, let's walk.
I don't know what I have done, but the lower side of the fridge and the leg of the bar was all splashed with cat food, so that needed a quick wipe as well.
Let's walk this way. This party will rock.
And before I would wash the dishes, I just quickly clean the floor until the kids have their bath, so once they are in bed I can finish the dishwashing because that isn't so noisy than me vacuuming.
Every minute stolen. If you wanna be my midnight mover, you blow my mind, and it would be kind of a groovy story. If you wanna be my midnight mover, if you wanna be my midnight mover. If you wanna be my
Although my plan was to finish washing the dishes after the kids are in bed, my daughter took a long time to go to sleep. Her nose and cough kept waking her up, so by the time I would have got there to wash the dishes was 11 o'clock. I was exhausted too, and all I wanted is to take a shower and go to sleep before she wakes up again. But not to leave you guys without the motivation to wash your dirty dishes, I did squeeze some dishwashing in from another day.
midnight mover. I got no money, like it or not, I'm funny. Still in searching. If you wanna be my midnight mover, I like to party. Living my way is arty. All I offer. If you wanna be my midnight mover. What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and
After I washed the dishes and I scrubbed the sink clean, I put a bit of Zoflora in the drain to disinfect it, but also to make the kitchen smell nice. But if you're still gonna use your sink, leave this for your end of the day sink scrub, otherwise you will just wash it all away and it only will disinfect your drain. This is a new day, well, late afternoon really. We started to work on the hallway in the meantime, so that delayed my cleaning. I wanted to get in the bathroom and give it a bit of scrub before the kids have their bath. We anyway wash the bathtub right before they use it, so the late afternoon cleaning is coming a bit handy. So one thing what I don't want to worry about on Christmas Day is the bathroom. I don't want to scrub toilet or wash down screens, but since this holiday is all about feeling good and loved and joyful for my mental well-being, the house needs to be enjoyable as well, so I will scrub it on a bit deeper level than when I speed clean, just to make sure it stays as clean as possible under Christmas time. Although this niche has its imperfections, I still love how it turned out, and I think it was worth the struggle. If you haven't seen how we got done, check out my previous video and I will tell you there all the struggles.
me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Oh, oh, oh.
So my cleaning routine in the bathroom is to tidy up, then spray or put the chemicals where they belong. So you saw me pouring toilet cleaner in the toilet bowl, and I used the duck foaming bleach for that. Then you saw me spraying the faucets and the screen, and for that I used the Zap Lime Scale Remover, what I showed you guys in my bathroom decluttering. And as I said, it worked so well that I diluted some in a spraying bottle, and I am using weekly to get rid of the stubborn lime scale as well. Then after every chemicals is working, what needs needs soaking time, I went ahead and dusted the niche, the cabinet, and anything else what I can.
What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go?
I decided to get rid of that small bathroom air freshener and add the wet wipes there instead. We have another air freshener in the bathroom that automatically sprays, so none of us been using this small one, and I thought if I add the wet toilet wipe in there instead of keeping on the toilet paper holder, it won't make the bathroom look cluttery. Zoflora has antibacterial wipes in the same scent, snowdrops and juniper, so I use this to make the bathroom smell at least wintry if I couldn't pull any other Christmas scented cleaner in. I really love this dark foaming bleach, it does make the toilet bowl really white. And one thing what I forgot to mention, that if you spray your bathroom stuffs beforehand to soak, don't forget to make sure that your bathroom is well ventilated. If you cannot ventilate your bathroom well enough, then use your chemicals one by one. So first make sure that you rinse the first chemical before you spray the second one on. I quickly scrubbed the shower and the skin just to stir the chemical up a bit, then I went ahead and scrubbed the tiles above the bathtub, and I used Domestos bleach for that because it really helps rewhitening these old white grout lines.
Of all the ways we parted, you showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now, just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go?
Once I finished scrubbing the tiles, I straight away rinse it as well because it has a strong smell, and also because to clean the bathtub I also use Domestos. On an everyday basis I am using the Zoflora bathroom cleaner, but once a week I like to deep clean the bathtub, usually on Friday, because I want the house a bit deeper cleaned before the weekend, because the weekends are super busy for us. And then I am using Domestos. And also when the kids have blocked nose and flu, I like to put in their bath water, chamomile and mint tea bag. So as the water steams, it helps them to inhale the chamomile, what helps to calm the inflammation and dry up wet cough, while the mint helps to open up the airways to be easier for them to cough up the phlegm and to breathe. And the chamomile made the bathtub yellow, so I needed something to get rid of the yellow stain, but it's all worth it because it really helps them to heal and it eases the flu symptoms and it's all natural. Also, if I would try to sit my daughter down with a pot of steaming tea to inhale it, she is just refusing it, no matter if I sit with her or she can watch TV, and this way she won't even realize it that we are doing kind of the same thing while she can play with the tea bag in the water.
I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just
I like to go over the screen and tubs and shower with a glass cleaner cloth and wipe the excess water away. If you have a chrome tubs, this works well to make them really shiny, and if you have black ones, it helps to reduce the lime scale by wiping off the excess water, what by drying on the tap would add to the amount of lime scale what you already have there. To make the screen streak-free, I'm using a bit of glass cleaner solution, mainly for the outside of the screen.
5 a.m. and we are in trouble, but we don't really care. Tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there.
Then now it's time to clear the sink area and give the sink a scrub as well. I like to leave the sink as a last thing but needs a wash or scrub to make sure to not to mess it after I already cleaned it.
No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't wanna do this anymore. No, I just wanna say hello and do whatever I like. It doesn't matter if they say so, 'cause I can put up a fight. Let's make a hit and run, do it for fun. They can't hold on forever, so just say hello.
Now this little box gets splashed as I clean the sink, so it needed a wipe, but I don't need to rinse my rug because after wiping this box it goes in the washing box.
Yeah, we'll be going all night. 9 to 5 with all of the hustle.
And as a last chore, let's vacuum and mop the floor, and also if everything is so nice and clean and fresh, it's better to change the bath mat as well.
We wanna get away another day of bed.
I just got back from school drop-off and I started to clean straight away because we are having a busy day again. I started in my son's room because it's a quick and easy fix, and I need that because I would like to get some other bits done before the kids come home. Then after that I can clean our room, what needs a bit more TLC.
Steal and borrow, and that is safe to say. No, they don't.
As a start, I made the bed, and probably you can spot that the slated panel from our hallway got in here. I wanted to try and see how it would look if we add a bit of paneling there because he wants black room with dark blue, but because of our loft situation I am not quite ready to make the decision to paint or not to paint at least one wall black for him, so I am kind of easing myself in this very dark palette. So what my wall plan is to add the paneling there with shelves so he can have a kind of nightstand, because when he is sick he doesn't have space where to store water or tissue, so that would be handy. Also we could add some night lamp there, so if he needs some light he can easily reach it. Then on the wall just behind his bed, paint the wall black and adding his glowing stars bag because he loves them. First we will start with the panels. We still have to cut it to size, but first I added there so we can see if it's a straight no, but none of us was able to say no, but neither yes yet, so we will add it, and if we don't like it we will remove it. It's not such a big deal than painting the wall.
Pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't want it.
I really love how manageable his room is since I decluttered the toys, and especially since I reorganized his closet. I am a bit already anxious that this organized era will end after Christmas, but in the same time I am ready to declutter the toys even more, so all I will need is the time to sit down.
Do this anymore. Hey, no, I just wanna say hello.
I am not taking everything off of his bookshelf, just kind of dusting around because that would take a longer time, and now the priority is getting the whole house clean enough for the holidays.
And do whatever I like.
Now that the other part of his room been organized, it shows the lack of organizing here, so I have to come up with some ideas how to get this corner organized so they can put their toys away easily and more effectively, because since everything is going in one place, so things doesn't really have a designated spot, they just get lost in the where it goes until they just cannot figure it out, so they leave it out. But if I could create a clear system where they know what goes where, they will be able to put everything back to their place. We do encourage them to tidy up after themselves, so thankfully it's not a problem for them when they know what and where it goes.
It doesn't matter if they say so, 'cause I can put up a fight. Let's make a hit and run, do it for fun. They can't hold on forever, so just say hello.
His clothes weren't dry yet, so those stays on, and after vacuuming I haven't mopped the flooring here because I thought I will do it in the same time when I mop our home, so instead I can get done those bits but I cannot when they are at home.
Yeah, we'll be going all night. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't want to do this anymore. No, I just want to say hello.
And here is one bag of toy going for donation. So after the big toy decluttering, most of the toys went up in the loft, and as I said, if they aren't looking for them for a few weeks, then I will start to donate or sell them. And I thought that I gave you the motivation to declutter, but I also may pull you in a kind of bad habit by not removing the toys straight away from our household, instead storing somewhere where no one can see it. And it's the best for both of us if I also encourage you to move those toys what they haven't asked for from your home. So I went up in the loft, quickly selected a bag of toys what are baby toys mostly this time, and I will take those as I am going to pick her up from nursery. Then I choose to clean this big VTech set, so as for now I will wash it, then list it on Facebook, and until someone buys it I will keep it in the shed. Hopefully someone will take it in the next couple of days, if not then I will just donate it. Then I also cleaned a couple of baby toys to sell it. I wanna clear the loft as much as I can and as soon as I can.
Doesn't matter if they say so, 'cause I can put up a fight. Let's make a hit and run, do it for fun. They can't hold on forever, so just say hello. Yeah, we'll be going all night. Wonder where you sleep tonight. Wonder.
And we are again late afternoon, and now we will focus on finishing the last space for the whole house clean, the second bedroom. We won't clean the hallway because, as I said, we are currently working on that, painting and stuff, so it's no point to clean it just yet. Also, I forgot to mention that we are still the same day. I just needed to change into t-shirt after I was spending time in the loft because up there was quite cold, and as I got down, I felt so hot down here. And it's so crazy that this cleaning is taking otherwise a couple of hours for me to get done. I mean the wall cleaning, what you see in the video. But because I am filming it and with all the other extra events, it takes days because I had to split my cleaning.
If love gets you high.
After taking the clothes off from the dryer, and this time I was able to quickly put them to their place because everything is clear and organized in the room. Now I will do the bed, what I should have done in the morning, but because my focus was on other things, that slipped down on the list. But usually it's the first thing in the morning, especially now that we sleep in the living room, is really a non-negotiable chore. Also, I've been to P&M and I haven't got any of those knitted bedding, but anyway, I am like, if I can find it's meant to be, but if I cannot, then that's meant to be as well. So it's not something what I am desperate for, but something what I loved and I still love. And we can start dusting. I am starting with the windowsill where our cat sleeps. Her bed needs a wash. Then instead of wiping the windowsill, I will vacuum all the cat fur. Then after that, polish the whole windowsill.
While I'm drowning in the city lights, drowning like the stars in the sky, calling out your name. Guess you can't hear me anymore. Scan out into space, all the pieces of my heart. Shades of blue, stuck like glue, I feel weak. I need a fix. Another shade of blue, obsessed with you, I feel sick. I need a fix. Give me.
Then a quick dusting for the nightstands as well. I don't know why I keep putting aside to put the end of the curtain pole back when it's such an easy fix, so here we are, all done now.
Give me more, give me more. I need a fix. Another shade of blue, obsessed with you, I feel sick. I need a fix. I just wanna make you mine forever. How I wish I could turn back time.
Now the bedroom schedule side needs a clearing and wiping as well.
I'm about to lose my mind. Surrender, reach the end of the line. Calling out your name. Guess you can't hear me anymore. Scan.
My daughter's nursery crafts and painting spiles started to grow too big, so it's time to declutter them. So the old ones are going and the latest are staying in the zip folder until they get old too. I wish I could keep them all, but that needs a lot of storing space, plus they won't gonna have any use of them, neither us. I am sure once we will be old, we would love to watch them back, but there are more important memories like them as a child, their milestones, what all been captured, and I think those pictures will have more value than their drawings. I can be wrong, I haven't reached that age yet, but this is how I see it now.
Out into space, all the pieces of my heart. Shades of blue, stuck like glue, I feel weak. I need a fix. Another shade of blue.
Then because she's been sick, I wanted to wash her bedding to reduce the germs what could reinfect her or us. I find it important that when one of us is sick to change or wash the bedding more often, because it's a perfect breathing space for the germs, and also it's more uplifting to have a fresh bedding when you are sick. At least I like when I am sick and I don't need to lay my head in the same used bedding every night.
Obsessed with you, I feel sick. I need a fix. Give me more. Give me more. I need a fix. Another shade of blue, obsessed with you, I feel sick. I need a fix. I wish you were here. I wish you were mine forever. I wish you were here. I wish you were mine. Shades of blue.
And we got to the floor cleaning, so let's first vacuum the floor, moving stuff what we can just to get rid of more dust, then we can mop the floor.
Like glue, I feel weak. I need a fix. Another shade of blue, obsessed with you, I feel sick. I need a fix. Give me more. Give me more. I need a fix. Another shade of blue, obsessed with
I just realized how dusty our dehumidifier is, so I quickly vacuumed it off. And then I did say that I will mop the floor in my son's room as well as I am mopping in here, and I did it, but I haven't filmed it because they were playing in his room, so I didn't want to disturb them more than I quickly mopped the floor. I don't really like to have them in my videos to protect them from all the madness what we have these days, so to film I would have to stop them in playing and send them out of his room, but isn't worth for that 1 minute. Also, in the meantime, we got to the end of this video. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, enjoy the festive season, have a rest as much as you can, enjoy it, and I see you in my next one. Bye guys!
I feel sick.